My name is Dwayne Swaby from DLTS Enterprise. Are you thinking about getting real traffic to your website or sales page? Well, you are in the right place. Udimi Solo Ads is one of the easiest way to start generating traffic and building your email list. So, start channeling people to your website, landing page, or funnels within the next 24 hours with these simple steps. Now you might be asking, what is Udimi? Stay tuned to the end of this video. I am going to show you how to get started generating real traffic with solo ads for the first time, getting quality clicks and not getting screwed over by fake clicks from solo ad vendors. So the first thing to do is, you are going to come to this website. It's called Udimi, and the reason you're going to order your solo ads click through here is because this website is going to prevent a lot of issues that many times people run into when they're buying solo ads. For those who don't know what solo ads are, essentially, what a solo ad is, you ordering an advertisement from someone is through their email list. So the vendors that you're going to find on this website are around the internet for years and are very legitimate vendors with a reputation. What you're going to find is that these are people who have email lists of anywhere from as little as 20,000 people up to 250,000 people on their email list, and they're adding new people every day to their list through Google Ads, through Bing Ads, and whatever else platform there is. A lot of the people are successful affiliate marketers who started out just like you and me, who have built huge lists for their own affiliate marketing offers, and now they offer to send out emails on your behalf for a small token. If you pay them a certain amount per click, and the way it works is, they will send out email to their list to collect leads for you. Through these emails you are going to pay a certain amount of money per click, and they all charge different amounts, anywhere from 40 cents to 95 cents. This doesn't necessarily means you trying to achieve upfront sales, but what you're going to get is a bunch of people signing up for your email list, so it's going to be really great for you in the end. What's super important is that you have a good email sequence set up so that when they get into your email lists, you're following up with them and you're getting sales on the back end. That is going to be the key, but now it's time for you to get these tools. You are going to go to the link in the description of this video, select and sign up for your account. So when you click on that link, you're going to end up on this page that you see me on right here. This is the front page where you are going to want to sign up for your account. You just put your email in here. It only takes a couple of seconds to sign up. Since I already have an account, I'm going to go ahead and log in, and then I'm going to show you what you're going to see when you get on the dashboard. And what I'm going to show you specifically in a couple seconds, I'm going to show you what you need to look for to make sure you find the best vendors to buy you solo ads from. Because there is a lot of different people selling solo ads on this website. Some of them are great, some of them are not so good, some of them you are not going to pay a bunch of money, and their clicks are going to be extremely high quality. I am going to show you exactly what to look for to make sure that you get high quality clicks. So, once you log into your new account, you're ready to start driving traffic. So, what you're going to do to find your first Udimi solo ad vendor is, you are going to come to this menu item right here at the top called Find Sellers, with very huge list here. I mean, these are just the standard filters that we normally have. So basically, it's a marketplace, and you're going to see all these different people who are selling solo ads. A couple things I want to show you. As you can see on this list of people, they got stats on the side. You see that, for example, here it shows that Kevin Hansen, he's charging 40 cents up to about 95 cents per click to your website from his email list. This right here says 30%. That's the number of people who write a review for him, said that they got sales through his solo ads. And then you can see here how many reviews he's gotten in total, in around 1967 positive reviews and 2 negative reviews. This is a good thing. He has gotten tons of reviews. This is the reason I would recommend Udimi to start with. You could dig deeper into the review and check out what people are saying about this vendor. Udimi has been tested and proven to give good quality clicks. Now the problem with solo ads, and especially when you are not buying them from a reputable website, like you would just be buying them directly from someone who is offering them to you. The solo ad industry is filled with scammers, for people who are selling lists that are not high quality. So that is the reason that I come to this website. Is a marketplace, is like Amazon for solo ad vendors. They sign up and create an account, but the beautiful thing about it is that it has filters in place, so when someone signs up and when someone sells you clicks, those clicks are filtered through a unique link that Udimi will create. That goes to the link that you gave them, but that link is going to filter all of the traffic that comes in, to make sure that is real people, it's not phony people who are clicking on that link. It's a very great idea to use filters to get traffic, especially if you're a beginner and you're only going to look for a couple of things to make sure you filter get you the best vendors for your buck. So now to give you a couple of pointers that I always look for. So, what I look for when I'm ordering solo ads through Udimi. The first thing, anyone that you find here that has this many reviews and so little negative and thousands of positive reviews, that is a good sign for me to use him. You can also see 30% sales, 30% of people who reviewed him reported that they got sales, and you can see another exceptionally sign charging 40 cents per click. That is awesome, no problem. I don't really worry too much about what they charging because the max is 95 cents, but I also normally do is I'll come to their page, so I just click on his page, should load. So I just click on his page, and when I come down here and look at the review that people left, so it shows all the review, and that will be a determining factor for me to buy from him. I look at people's reviews, I'll scroll through and I'll see what they have to say. So you can see here people are mentioning that he gave 14% over delivery and 32% opting rate. What that means is they ordered for exactly 300 clicks and got 14% over delivery. That is awesome to get more bang for your buck when they do that for you. Can see this guy said he did get any sales here. You can see here this guy saying 26 people signed up, so you can see what people are saying. You can see that generally he get very good positive reviews and a couple of negative reviews usually. If I notice quite a bit of negative reviews, but what I also do is I will actually click on those negative reviews and I will check out what they had to say, because sometimes it's really nothing major. Also, sometimes what I find is like I would not worry if he had 20 or less than that. If you look at it, often what I found in the past, for example, maybe like 4 years ago he was not that great and was getting a bunch of negative reviews. But now he is only getting positive reviews because he had done his due diligence and has gotten better. If it were those are kind of situations, that would be enough for me to buy from him. Now I am just going to show you how to place an order with a vendor, because you must learn that to get started creating your email list. I am going to show you the process that I use to test a new vendor work, to make sure, because even though Udimi is filtering the clicks, you still want to make sure that the person that you're ordering from their list is the right people that are going to sign up for your offer and that you want to continue buying solo ads from. You really do not want to buy solo ads from someone and spend a bunch of money and not getting the results you want. It's not a lot of money, so what I would normally do is I'll find someone who I like their stats. So for example, sometimes what I do, up here on the top you can see options to filter out who shows up in the results for you. So right now it's basically showing everybody that can provide an ad for me in the next 24 hours, so that's what this is here. If I don't care about getting the ad sent in the next 24 hours, in the next 6 days, that I can choose the space here, no problem, I'll have the option. But let's say I want to send an ad out for 100 clicks, as you can see here, in the next 24 hours. In this case I would leave those settings like that. If I'm looking to only create maximum of, let's say, 75 cents, I don't really play with this, I usually leave it, but you can also put your budget in here. But I like to leave it as is because I wanted to see the quality of people and order based on that. This setting at the top is filter. Basically, what that lets you do is it's going to let you choose a percentage of sales that were reported by people who reviewed that solo vendor, so I actually do use it. This basically is the main one that I use. The others I don't really touch so often, except for this. As you can see, I have it set for 300 plus, so this one. If you are just getting started, it might be set to 0 ratings. I never ever order from someone who doesn't have ratings. You always want to make sure that they have like at least hundreds of ratings, but to be honest, I normally order from people at least over 1000 ratings, because it makes me feel comfortable and I know I will get the best clicks for my money. I put in here 300 plus ratings, and then for sales, normally I prefer list that people did report that they got sales, because that really gives you confidence in that person's list. So, what I'll normally do with all start at a higher percentage. I don't start like all the way up here because that's usually not realistic, but I might see if anyone falls under the category 40% sales, for example. Let's say I don't want to go with 40% sales, and I want to find more vendors. I would just change to 30% sales. That's an option. This could be a determining factor even though, because again at the end of the day you're not looking for sales on the front end. Most of the time what you're looking for are people to sign up for your offer and building your list, and through your email list you can generate sales on the back end. Getting traffic to your offer, it's super straightforward and easy for you to do. So what you're going to do is you're going to come to this profile right here and you're going to scroll down to this area just before his description area. You're going to see this order form. You have a couple of different options to choose from. So the first thing is you can choose what day you want your email blast sent out. So right now today is the 28th of May and he is sold out. So that means that you cannot order anything today, but I can order as soon as the 2nd. I do not want him to send an email on the 2nd. But I want this to be sent out on the 3rd. I can click seller is not allowed to send out email blast earlier. And so now the launch date is set for 3rd of May. What I must do is I want to make sure that he sent this on the 3rd of May and not before that. If I don't care, I must come down here and I have to leave the default set to seller is allowed to send email blast earlier. This one is telling the seller he have the option to send out earlier than scheduled, because if you do not pass it on 3rd for it to be sent out, but you are giving him the option to send email, obviously that is going to be problem for you if you leave it set to is allowed. That's how you let him know that. But if you obviously don't care, just leave the default allowing him to send on any available date before your date. The next thing that you choose are the number of visitors you want to order. There is 2 ways you can do this. You can click right here on visitors and you can now set your visitor amount. You will also see maximum visitor for selected date. Here is what happening. Since you are ordering for the first time, I would recommend that you start with only 100 visitors, which will cost about $43 at the time of this video recording to test this vendor. This would be the smart thing to do for every new vendor you are using for the first time. You must make sure that you are getting quality leads from your vendor. Even though Udimi has an awesome filtering system that separates the bad click from the good ones. In this case, if you like the results you got, then you can continue to use the provider. Now that you have chosen new visitors, you can also use these filters here. Like the base filter is preset by Udimi, so you might want to keep it checked if you are a beginner. The other filers will have additional cost if you use them. Mobile filter is self-explanatory, which will cost 10 cents more. Let's see top tier. You will only get visitors from major countries like US, Australia, UK, Singapore and New Zealand, which cost 15 cents more. No mobile is 30 cents more. Prime filter, you could use this if you are a more experienced marketer to get better quality traffic, and it may cost 0.3 cents more per click. It's said to increase visitor by about 34% potentially. So now you are all set to order your clicks to your website or landing page. I would recommend getting the Prime activation option, since it will save you a lot of money in the long run. Since you will get more value for your money and it prevents you from paying every time you order premium clicks. You now just paste your link in this area, which means the vendor is going to rewrite your ads based on your offer, because they know what their email subscribers will respond to. But you also have the option of sending them an ad copy for your offer, and then they will send it out for clicks. So, you ready to add your order to cart and go through the checkout process by choosing your method of payment. You are now set to receiving traffic to your offer once they accept your order within 24 to 36 hours or so. If they decline it for any reason, you won't be charged. So this Dwayne Swaby from DLTS Enterprise, and this should concludes our tips and tricks for solo ads. Hopefully you have learned something great here to move or set you up for success. Thanks for watching this video training. I am looking forward to seeing you again soon. Be sure to check out the links in the description below. Feel free to like, comment and share, and please remember to subscribe to my channel for more content like these. Your support is well appreciated.